Hello friends, Running Kimono. It is Thursday, November the 6th, and we're back at Walgreens with some hidden 75% off clearance and some very affordable skincare in store. So we're gonna just hop right into this with the Caribou coffee. If you have a Keurig, they've had since the summertime this self-sanding display. So it's just its own thing, and they have these Caribou coffees in it. It has to be this flavor. I'll give you the zoom up or the close up of it in a quick second. But they'll either have it at the front in the clearance section, possibly if your store's on it, or it just might be like stacked up neatly somewhere. It doesn't actually have a proper spot in the coffee aisle. So that's why you'll find it in like somewhere in the store other than with the coffee. So just I know some of you are like, where'd you find this in the store? So the original price for this is $9.99 and it's down to $2.49. So it's 75% off. And a couple stores I went to, it wasn't tagged. This is a favorite of my husband, this specific coffee line. So I did stock up on these, for using $10 in Walgreens cash. I needed something small, like a little filler, because you just can't use $10 in Walgreens cash for that. But here it is, and here's the UPC. If you are an avid coffee drinker, this is more of a smooth coffee. It's not as like a punch in the face like a cup of Starbucks, but it's also really, really good. So you might want to keep an eye out for that when you're in the stores this weekend, bebopping around. We're also going to talk about skincare, bath stuff. Lots of this stuff is very affordable, some of it up to 90% off, including the Walgreens brand. It's a JCPenney knockoff of the Dr. Teal's, the bath foaming and the salt, 79 cents. With clearance, it's always a year mileage may vary. So what's happening here in Michigan compared to Maine, it might take a week to catch up. Either Tuesdays or Saturdays, they start marking this stuff down aggressively. Now, guys, I'm going to apologize. I didn't photograph the coupons for these next two because I was doing this in and out of the store quick while I was doing Dollar General business. There's a $5 coupon. I think it was an only for you. So with these wipes, it's like you add water to clean your face. It was $3.49 after that $5 coupon. So if you might have it, what I recommend for all these skincare, because you're going to start seeing cross-eyed, there's so many different variations. What I recommend is that you open up the app and scan the barcodes to see what is and is not attaching. We have a $6 coupon. So for this L'Oreal Perfect Age Cell Renewal, it does everything in your taxes with that $6 digital. It made it $7.99. I know there was a beauty $10 coupon, but that expired earlier in the week, so you can't use it anymore. But $8 from 29 or 28, some tremendous significant savings, and a lot of us will use Walgreens cash or register reward to pick up the rest. Moving it along, I could not get any coupons to show up with these products. They're mostly all 50% off. So I know the mini, there isn't going to be anything for that, but the other two, Olay and L'Oreal, there might be, but I was getting that error message. So you have to kind of take a leap of faith with those two. And then with these two, because it's only 50% off again, like the Kenny Rogers song, I'm going to wait to see if it drops again on Saturday or next Tuesday before I make my purchases, because $10 or $21 out of pocket, a little bit much. Also, this guy showed up on Wednesday morning, so go and load it. Again, it's your mileage may vary. Not every account gets them. My personal one doesn't, but my husband's does. So I think they're like, this lady shops way too much, so we're not giving her these boosters. I don't know. But yeah, look for them. You might have one, or I don't know, guys. Just look for them. Hopefully they are on your account and they're digital boosters at the top of your coupons folder. Also, with the Halloween being 90% off, that started on Tuesday, both online and in store. I know that it might be harder to find stuff as the week marches on, and probably by the end of the week, they want to pack everything up and set it back to head office. But for those of you that really love the Gilmore Girls, they had this cute little line in the fall. This is also tracking at 90% off. So if you are a big fan of the show and they didn't put this in the clearance aisle, this might be your opportunity to score with a cute little cup or some cozy slippers. And the final piece of business before I take off, I noticed that deodorant and body wash by P&G, it's up by $1. And even though this is advertised for $7 in their ad this week, if you look on the website, it's up to $8. And I think the Ladies Secret and Men's Gillette, which is also P&G line, also up $1 per. So keep that in mind, and we will keep it in mind when we're doing our future deals on this page. That's it for this video. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.